Hello everyone, welcome back to Learn with Anjay Official. This is the video where you can get all the concepts of English grammar starting from article. Make sure to watch this video till the end. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comment sections. I am happy to get back to you with the answers or maybe in another video with that concept. Now this video is important for the IELTS students as well as any students preparing for the spoken English. This video will help you with the IELTS preparation. I hope that you will understand this video. Let us start this video with a basic grammar, that is with the articles. First, let me explain you the introduction of article. The words a, an, and the are called articles. These articles are normally used before nouns. A and an are called indefinite articles, while the is known as definite articles. There are some examples: a book, a table, a pen, a tree, a house, an umbrella, an orange, an innocent man, an apple, an elephant. The above words refer to any of its kind. Such articles are called indefinite articles. These indefinite articles stand before only singular form of nouns. An is used only before words with the vowel as their first letter a, e, I, o, u. Here are some examples. He is an honest man. I am late by an hour. Here we add an before honest because the honest is starting with the vowels sounds. So here is a definition. A words honest and hour do not have a vowel as the first letter of the word, but these words begins with a vowel sound. So here are some examples: the book, the house, the table, the tree, the fruit. This article refer to particular noun. So the is called as the definite article. Further, there can be added before singular and plural forms of the nouns. So that can be added to both singular and the plural. The book, at the same time, the books, both are correct. To say the definite article is used before singular countable nouns, plural countable nouns, and also before uncountable nouns. Example, we add the before uncountable noun. Here is a milk. The milk is uncountable noun. Therefore, we add the milk. Here, the is used as an article before uncountable nouns. So here, there is the article. Some other examples: a dozen oranges, a battalion of soldiers. General rule is that a is used before singular nouns that are unspecified, but dozen and battalion do not reveal singular aspect of the nouns. These are exceptions. Since morning, I am a bit worried. In the above sentence, the article a is used before a clause. Here are some other examples. Please follow these examples very carefully. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. The nights are shorter in the summer while they are longer in the winter. Here the articles are used to refer to natural phenomena. So the secondly, indefinite article. An article is a word used to modify a noun, which is a person, place, object, or idea. So here's articles. Indefinite article unspecified. They are a, and. At the same time, definite articles are mainly used for specified. The indefinite article a, an. Generally, a or an is used before singular countable noun. Example, a book, a table, an apple. So here we use a book mean book is the singular, therefore we add a. At the same time, only one table is there, therefore we add a table. So, if it is a tables, we don't say a tables, we say the tables. An apple, it is starting with the vowels. Therefore, we use an apple. Usages of indefinite articles. If a word starts with consonant sound, we can use a before that. Example, I need a dictionary. Here the word dictionary has the consonant sound D, so we can use A before the common noun dictionary. Some words start with vowels A, E, I, O, U, but it gives consonant sound. Then A is to be used there. Examples, a university, a union, a unit, a useful, a European, a one rupee, a once famous player, a one-sided argument. If a word starts with vowels or the vowel sound, an is to be placed before that word. An idiot, an accident. A word starts with consonant but it gives vowel sounds, then we have to use an hour, an hotel, an historical, and so follow other examples too. Fifth rule is if singular noun comes as complement in a sentence, then we can use a or an. So here are some examples. She is an actress. She will be a dancer next year. To mention a particular group of people by a particular person, use a or an. A pupil should obey his teacher. So it is a meaning of all students. And the next example is a dog is faithful to his master. So this sentence is referring to all the meaning of dogs. A lion is a dangerous animal. So meaning of all lions. It is referring to all lions. The seventh definition is use a or an before the name of the professions. For examples, he is a teacher, he is an engineer. So we use an before engineer since engineer uh, words start with the vowel words, vowel words. Use a or an after some prepositions like at, of. Examples, tuplets at a time. Birds of a feather fly together. We have to use an in abbreviation beginning with the letters F, H, L, M, N, R, S, and X. So an MP, an MLA, an FRCS, an SSLC. So in the abbreviation, we also use an. At the same time, here's a note, C is an MP. Here we use an before the MP because MP is the abbreviation. C is a member of parliament. So that is the correct sentence. C is an member of parliament. So it is wrong because we don't add an before the member of the parliament. Because we use C is a member of a parliament, not an member of parliament. The 10th one is If a sentence has keywords like one, any, every, certain, then use a or an. Examples: he owns a car and two taxis. So he has only one car. Therefore, we use a. We use a before the car. So he owns a car. So we use a before the car. He owns a car. And two taxis. The next sentence is a girl has come to see you. So a girl, there is only one girl. Therefore, we add a before the girl. A girl has come to see you. The 11th one is a is to be used before few and little. Example: I have a few rupees. He received a little money from his friend. The 12th one is a or an comes after the verb to be called. It is called a remote. It is called an umbrella. So the 13th one is to denote certain a quantity, number, speed, a or an can be used. Here are some examples. He has a lot of experience. So here the word lot of is referring to the quantity, that is the number. I want a dozen mangoes. Here it is referring to the quantity. So 14th one is in an exclamatory sentence, a or an can be used before singular countable noun. So here are some examples. What a lovely dress! What a movie! So these are the examples. I hope you are getting well. So far, if you have any doubts, please let me know and put your questions in the comment section so that I can get back to you with answers or maybe in another video. So let us go to the definite article. First I will tell you the definition of the definite article. Then we'll focus on the meaning and where to use and when to use. The common rules as we use to form a definite article. We can use article the before oceans, rivers, newspapers, hills, gulf, peaks, states, banks, forest, and etc. So the example is the Indian Ocean, the times of India. So the second one is before the unique objects there is to be used. The sun mean there is only one sun. The moon there is only one moon. The earth there is only one earth. So here the pronunciation is different. We don't pronunciate as the earth, since earth start with a vowel. We use the earth. The third one is the should be used before the adjective in superlative degree. Shakespeare is the greatest of English dramatists. The fourth one is we can use the before the parts of human body: the head, the ear, the cheek. The fifth one is in a paragraph to mention a person or an object again, use the before that word. He gave me a knife and a spoon. The knife was not sharp. So that is a nice and wonderful example. The sixth one is to mention a particular person or object or the place, use the before that word. The pen you want is out of stock. This is the purse which I lost yesterday. The seventh one is when a singular noun is used to represent a whole class, use the before that noun. Example, the parrot is a clever bird. So it is referring to all parrot. So the parrot is clever bird. The fox is a cunning animal. So this sentence is referring to all foxes in the word. Here is a note. Um, there should not be used before man or woman when it comes as noun. So we don't use the before the man or the woman when it comes as noun. So the man is mortal. That is completely wrong sentence. Man is mortal because we don't use the before the man or the woman. And the eighth one is to mention the date of month and to mention ordinal numeral adjective use the before that word. The examples the 7th March, the 13th December. To mention the holy books use the before that word. The Bible, the Bhagavad Gita, the Quran. Oh, here's the note. If you use the author's names in front of the book, do not use the before that. So here's examples. Follow that example. So if you want to write the author name, author of the book, we don't add the before the author names. Uh, Tenth one is in some cases we use the same word to mention the language as well as people of the country. In such cases, use the before people but not before language. China. China is the country. At the same time, Chinese is the language. So at the same time, the Chinese is the people. So to mention a people, we use the. England is the country, English is the language. At the same time, the English is the people. To refer a people, we add the before English. Here's a note: before people of a nation, they should not be used. Example: Americans are rich. The Americans are rich. So here's what's a wrong. Americans are rich because we don't use in front of Americans article the. If we use that is completely wrong. That will not sound grammatically correct. Um, If two accents change in the same ratio to compare the accents, use the in the sentence. The more you learn, the more knowledge you gather. The sooner you the sooner you go, the sooner you will be back. So I hope you are getting well. Up to now, if you have any doubts, please comment me in the comment section so that I will come back to you with the answers. So let's move to the omission of article. We don't have a time, so let's move to the omission of article without any further ado. The first one is before the plural noun, the indefinite articles should not be used. Here are examples. He is a lawyer. Since lawyer is the singular noun, we use a. If it is a lawyers, we use are because it is a plural nouns. The second example is that they are lawyers. Mean here lawyers is the plural nouns. So we use are before lawyers. They are lawyers. So here we don't use a before the lawyers. If we use that is grammatically wrong. The next example is I am an Indian. So here it is a correct sentence since it is sounding grammatically good. I am an Indian. So here we add an before Indian. since it is a singular noun. At the same time, we are an Indians. Here we don't have a, we are an Indians. Here we have a plural nouns. Therefore, we consider this as a completely wrong sentence. At the same time, articles should not be used before the uncountable nouns. Example, he needs advice. That's a grammatically correct sentence. And the second one is, he needs an advice. So that is grammatically wrong. The next example is, I need some water. Since the water is the uncountable, we use some. Here the quantity form is referring to the word called some. The next one is, we can use a piece of, a bit of, a sheet of, a slice of. So here is some examples. Examples before the uncountable. Uh, so examples, I want a piece of cake, I want a sheet of paper. Uh, Articles should not be used before breakfast, dinner, supper when it comes normally. So the example is, we have a breakfast at 9 a.m. I was invited to dinner. Here's a note. If the above mentioned word comes with adjectives or the particular reasons, occasions, we can use articles. They gave us a good dinner. At the same time, I was invited to dinner given to the chairman. It is kind of particular occasions. No articles before the names of country, city, street, month, day, festivals. So here you can follow those examples. Fifth one is, generally no articles come before the things, the metals, but the mention the particular metal use the before the metal. So gold is very costly. So it is a general. The gold that I bought, the gold that I bought is not genuine. It is focusing kind of particular thing. So the sixth one is, so here's a follow those examples. Here's a note. Abstract nouns: truth, knowledge, love, honesty, poverty, wisdom, strength, absence. So so I think those things are not much mandatory. Therefore, just without any explanation, I am trolling this. Just follow, which can be readable. As we are end of this video, I would like to say, I would like to wrap up this video with some useful things. Our parents are the pillars of our lives, providing unwavering support and guidance from the moment we enter the world. As we grow and mature, it is our responsibility to reciprocate their love and care by ensuring their well-being in their golden years. Please take care of your parents at home. If you like this video, please subscribe and follow my channel. At the same time, taking care of our parents is super important because they have usually been there for us throughout our lives, supporting us and helping us grow. It is a way to show gratitude and love for everything they have done. Plus, as they get older, they might need a little extra help, and it feels good to be there for their right. So, again and again, I used to tell that please take care of your parents at home, because parents are the gift and they are important. If you like this video, please follow and subscribe my channel. God bless you.